Every time I see more of Absolver's slick exterior, I feel like I'm pulling back another layer of its mysterious shell. At its core, it's a fighting game, mixing weak and heavy attacks that seamlessly flow in and out of fighting stances while learning unique combos and attack strings, but Absolver appears to be more than just a brawler. It's an open-world community experience where players can meet, group up into three-person cliques, exchange emotes, or start a PvP brawl either on purpose or by accident, and it's also a light role-playing game where you're free to customize your fighter's movesets, equipment, and abilities as you explore its semi-linear landscapes. Absolver is all of these things, but the biggest mystery remains to be how it's all going to come together. The environments I visited during my demo ran the spectrum of derelict locales: an overgrown sunlit forest, a dank swamp dotted with ancient ruins, and the dilapidated remains of a cliffside village. All had a distinctly unique feel that hinted at unspoken lore to delve into, but our playtime mostly consisted of running between checkpoint-like altars, beating up nameless, faceless combatants, and each other, all while experimenting with the vast customization system that lets every player design their own unique fighting style, move by meticulous move. Under the guise of meditation, players can browse through a roster of available fighting styles. My character's default was the Windfall style, which focused on avoiding and countering attacks, and I also unlocked the Drunken Boxing-inspired Stagger style that stumbles between offense and defense to create a more versatile fighter. More can be unlocked as you progress through the game, and each individual move can be learned through combat. You'll inch your way towards unlocking a new move by blocking, dodging, or parrying it, and at the end of a battle, when your opponent finally slumps over in defeat, it's invigorating to see your understanding of the attacks you deflected during the fight slowly tick towards completion, where you'll be able to unlock them and use them yourself. Each fighting style contains different moves for multiple combat scenarios. Regardless of whether you're bare-knuckle boxing or using a weapon, there are dozens of moves that cater to each style's 4 combat stances. While manually swapping between these stances during combat feels a little bit clunky, there's no denying the satisfaction of assembling and landing a combo that flows seamlessly from one to another and another. Pulling moves from the combat deck, you can pick and choose the individual kicks, punches, and strikes that work best for your playstyle. Need to deal a lot of damage up front? There's a deck set for that which peppers in guard-breaking kicks and haymakers. Need to perform a quick flurry of attacks instead? There's a moveset for that too. So long as you manage to keep chaining attacks, you can create a potentially infinite loop of face-punching precision. The deck-building system is especially useful when grouping up with friends to explore the world in 3-player co-op. Sure, you can spend your time fighting one another instead, but there's an extra gratifying crunch when your heel kick lands as a perfectly timed follow-up to your partner's punch. All of these elements blend together well, but I still find myself asking what the sum of all these parts will be. Absolver has the potential to be one of the most intricate fighting games ever made, but it's hard to know from just my brief playthrough what lies beyond the next fight. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and for more on Absolver, stick around on IGN.